Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to change the instrument cluster hood on a V8 Vantage. The early V8 Vantages suffered from a bit of an issue where the leather would stretch a bit and kind of pull from the edges. It's pretty common with cars, especially in the hotter southern areas that were left in the sun. So the repair is actually not difficult, and a lot of times you can use your original hood. If you take it to an automotive upholstery shop, they can remove the leather, stretch it back out, and reuse it. If you do need to have it replaced, which is sometimes the case in some of the more serious instances, because I know this panel back here I might have to do that with. Aston Martin does offer those on their own. The problem is they do not stock leather pieces. So anything that's made out of leather, you're going to be looking at a 4 to 6 week wait time in order to get that. So real quick, all you need to do to remove the instrument cluster hood is pull up on it and then use a screwdriver, which there it is, found it. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna swing this around and show you this. It's a little bit scary, but all you do is pull up like that. Once it pops loose, do not pull on it, because you'll notice that there is this strap right here, and it is holding the gauge cluster hood to the gauge cluster. A Phillips head screwdriver will make quick work of that. Where'd it go? I'm doing this at an odd angle to try to stay out of the video so you can see it all the way. There we go. Once that one screw has been removed, don't lose it, you can set it aside and everything will come out. So let's see, this one is actually in okay condition except for one spot, and right here we can see that spot. This is how chewed up this is. All the leather pulled this whole way, and it looks like somebody had tried to glue it a bit to keep it from going further, which did not work terribly well. You can see how kind of mangled it is up here. That's that leading edge. But you can see this stretching area along the top, and that's going to be visible from the outside. So I have got another one here that was actually, I think this one was repaired by my buddy Tim. He is the master technician that installed my clutch. Some of you know about him if you've seen what I do online. He has his own shop now. It's Germany's Best, is a shop that he is working with at the moment. I highly suggest you give him a shout if you need anything and you're in the Bay Area. He is a master of his craft and a phenomenal all-around guy. So I think he actually redid the leather on this one. So in order to put the new one in, let's go ahead. I'm trying to keep myself back a bit. Alright, so you just take that hole right there, you put the screw through it, and then put it into the spot. You can give it a few twists to get it seated. And now we can go ahead and tighten that. Honestly, I don't even know what the strap is for. I guess if you're in an accident and the cluster pops out and goes flying, it's not gonna hit you, I guess. But anyway, so I'm gonna scoot up a little bit, try to get a view of this. There are these little pop tabs right here. Let's see if you can see them. All these guys that are around, those go into slots that are all over. It's very easy to see where everything goes. But once you do that, and we're done. Okay, so that was how to change the gauge cluster hood in a V8 Vantage. The process is the same for the DB9. It's pretty straightforward. This is one of those things that I try to tell people that if you're looking to fix that issue of stretching leather, which originated with the glue, the earlier cars were made with a glue that wasn't strong enough to withstand heat, and so if you left the car in the sun all day, especially in the hotter climates, the glue could get soft, the leather can contract, and you'll see it pulling away from the edges of trim panels. It's pretty common. There's a few other ones I have to fix on the red project car, which is where this panel came from, which is right here. So again, it's maybe a little bit easier to see there. This one was repaired. You can tell because the leather wasn't stretched out all the way, plus they didn't pull it far enough to wrap it under. They just pulled it to the edge and then glued it again. But here you can see the different, I gotta stop saying them. You can see the different tabs. These are the ones that I was pulling out when I removed this and snap back in, along with that leather tab that holds it in place. So this, like I said, this is one of those things that I recommend you just take it to an upholstery shop, an automotive upholstery shop, see if they can repair it. Chances are it's going to be a lot less expensive and a lot quicker than if you need to replace it with another OEM part. So that is something I can get. I can get anything OEM. If you need those, just let me know. The only problem that you're going to run into here is that the wait time for anything leather from Aston Martin is 4 to 6 weeks. They don't stock leather parts in inventory. They make them all to order. So if you have any leather pieces that you need, please be ready to be patient because it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks to deliver that to you. So if you have any questions about this or anything else, please let me know. You can do so through the contact page of my website, redpants.lol, or email me directly, rich@redpants.lol.